Have you ever wondered why you still feel tired all day, struggle to sleep through the night, or get muscle cramps for no clear reason? You might be missing a surprisingly essential mineral magnesium, a nutrient involved in over 300 vital processes in your body, from keeping your heart beating steadily to helping your muscles move, and even keeping your brain sharp and clear. But here's where it gets tricky. Not all magnesium supplements are created equal. Some types are barely absorbed at all. They just pass through your digestive system without offering any real benefit. Worse, they can cause bloating, diarrhea, or even worsen your sleep, leaving you more drained, more confused. On the other hand, a few specific forms can actually help you deeply relax, sleep better, ease joint pain, and support your nerves naturally and gently. So how do you know which magnesium you can trust, and which ones are just wasting your money or worse, making your health spiral down? In this video, I'll walk you through the 8 most common forms of magnesium, ranked from worst to best so you no longer have to guess in the dark. You'll know exactly which one can help you sleep deeply, feel calmer, and live stronger every day. And if you're already taking magnesium, drop the name of the one you're using in the comments, and if you have any questions, I'll personally respond to every single one. At first, I thought it was harmless. Just a small white pill labeled magnesium. People said it would help me sleep better, feel calmer, and stop those painful leg cramps at night. So I took it every evening for weeks, but nothing changed. I was still waking up at 2 a.m., still aching, and now I felt bloated and even more exhausted. Something felt wrong, but I couldn't explain it. Most people assume that as long as you're taking magnesium, it doesn't matter what kind. But what if I told you that one of the most common forms, magnesium oxide, is almost completely useless? And worse, it may silently be making your health worse. Magnesium oxide is everywhere. It's found in cheap multivitamins, mass-market sleep aids, and budget supplements. Why? Because it's very cheap to produce. But for your body, it's a terrible option. Research shows that your body absorbs less than 4% of magnesium oxide. That means over 96% simply gets flushed out, bringing no real benefit at all. Even worse, this form of magnesium often tricks people into thinking it's working. Some feel stomach gurgling or mild diarrhea and believe it's a sign of effectiveness. In truth, it's your gut reacting negatively, not healing. It doesn't help your sleep, your heart, your nerves, or your muscles, the very reasons we take magnesium in the first place. What's more heartbreaking is that many people try magnesium oxide once, feel nothing or worse, and then give up on magnesium entirely. But here's the truth. It's not magnesium that failed you. It's the wrong kind. If you're struggling with muscle cramps, high blood pressure, poor sleep, or anxiety, magnesium oxide is like pouring water into a leaky bucket. The more you take, the more you lose, and nothing improves. So, what can you do? Check the label of the bottle you're using right now. If it says magnesium oxide, consider switching to a better form like magnesium glycinate, taurate, or malate, gentler on the stomach, and actually absorbed into your system where it matters most. If you're still watching at this point, chances are you're not just curious. You truly want to understand which form of magnesium is best for your body. So let's uncover a hidden truth behind a supplement that's widely used and often misunderstood. Magnesium citrate, familiar, affordable, and easy to find, ranks as the second worst choice on this list. Many older adults take it hoping to relieve mild constipation, ease anxiety, or improve sleep. But here's what no one tells you. The real cost of using this form doesn't show up on the label. and it's rarely mentioned in conversations at the pharmacy counter. Magnesium citrate acts as a strong osmotic agent, drawing water into the intestines and loosening stool. Yes, it helps with bowel movements, but at what cost? It often leads to mild dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, lingering stomach discomfort, and even chronic diarrhea signs that are subtle, easy to ignore, and frequently mistaken for something else. Now imagine this. You think you're nourishing your body, but in reality, you might be flushing out magnesium along with potassium, calcium, and other essential minerals, leaving your body weaker and more fatigued each day. Even worse, this form doesn't work selectively. It doesn't only flush out toxins. It cleans everything, including the beneficial gut bacteria your body relies on for digestion, immunity, and mental clarity. That's why some seniors report feeling even more tired, more forgetful, and more restless after using it for a few weeks, never suspecting that the very supplement they trusted might be the silent reason behind it. Let me be clear in medical emergencies. Magnesium citrate serves a purpose, but for daily use, especially for adults over 60, it can become a gentle trap, one that slowly depletes you while giving the illusion of relief. If you've been using magnesium citrate, or if any of these symptoms sound familiar, I'd love for you to share your experience in the comments. Let me know which type you're taking, and if you have questions, I'll personally respond to every comment with care and clarity. And if you think magnesium citrate is already a poor choice, just wait. The next one on the list is more expensive. Sounds more premium, but if misused, it can lead to nerve damage and muscle pain. Stay with me, the most crucial insights are still ahead. Magnesium sulfate, commonly known as Epsom salt, is probably the most familiar name to many, especially when it comes to relaxing foot soaks or detox routines. But you might be surprised to learn that this form of magnesium is completely unsuitable for regular oral supplementation. Have you ever heard someone recommend taking a spoonful of Epsom salt to cleanse the body or relieve constipation? It might sound reasonable, but the truth is far more complicated. Magnesium sulfate is a powerful laxative. Even a small dose can cause severe diarrhea, dehydration, and electrolyte imbalance, especially in older adults. For those with kidney issues or heart conditions, consuming magnesium sulfate without medical supervision can lead to serious complications such as irregular heartbeat, dizziness, or even fainting. So why is it still widely used in spa hospitals and wellness treatments? The answer is magnesium sulfate works very well when used topically. Soaking your feet in Epsom salt can help relax the body, ease muscle pain, and improve your mood, but only when used properly, in the right amount, and never taken orally without medical advice. If you're looking for a form of magnesium to help with sleep, relaxation, and nervous system support, then magnesium sulfate is clearly not the ideal choice. It not only irritates the digestive system, but also offers little to no meaningful internal absorption when consumed. Don't let flashy detox marketing fool you. Your body doesn't need to be forced to flush out toxins every week with a type of salt that may leave you more drained than refreshed. The real key lies in knowing the right form and using it the right way so you can choose wisely and live healthier. Magnesium aspartate is often marketed as a highly absorbable form that boosts energy and enhances physical performance. However, behind this promising image lies a hidden concern that many people overlook. This form of magnesium is bound to an acid called aspartic acid, a compound that stimulates the nervous system and can become overly excitatory when taken in high doses or over a long period, especially for older adults whose nervous systems are already more fragile. Some studies have shown that excessive intake of aspartic acid can disrupt sleep cycles and increase feelings of restlessness. anxiety, and tension, completely contradicting the very reason many people turn to magnesium in the first place, to feel calm and balanced. It doesn't stop there. Magnesium aspartate is often combined with other compounds like calcium aspartate or potassium aspartate, creating complexes that can disturb your electrolyte balance if not carefully managed. This becomes particularly dangerous for people with high blood pressure, heart conditions, or impaired kidney function, common issues in those over 60s. While some younger individuals or athletes may feel a short-term performance boost from this form, for older adults, the potential risks such as nervous system overstimulation, insomnia, or irregular heartbeat often outweigh any benefit. If you're looking for a form of magnesium that supports deep sleep, relaxation, and steady muscle recovery, magnesium aspartate should likely be at the bottom of your list. Understanding the true nature of each type of magnesium is the only way to avoid falling for flashy marketing and instead choose a form that genuinely supports your aging body. Don't let bold promises trade away your internal balance. Be wise and prioritize your long-term health above all. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, please comment number 1 below so I know you're still with me on this journey through each form of magnesium. Now, let's talk about a very common name, magnesium oxide, which, unfortunately, is also one of the least effective forms when taken orally. Even though it's widely used in many low-cost supplements, magnesium oxide has a very low absorption rate, only about 4%. That means if you take 500 milliliters of magnesium oxide, your body may only absorb around 20 milliliters. The rest simply passes through your digestive system without offering any meaningful benefit. Worse yet, magnesium oxide often leads to digestive issues such as bloating, diarrhea, or even cramping, especially in older adults. These symptoms are particularly common when people increase their dosage, thinking they're not getting enough magnesium, when in fact the issue is poor absorption, not insufficient intake. This form of magnesium is one of the most misunderstood on the market. It's cheap, easy to manufacture, easy to find, but offers very little value and can even backfire. If you're currently taking a supplement that lists magnesium oxide as the main ingredient, and it's not combined with more absorbable forms like glycinate or citrate, you may be wasting your time, your money, and overworking your digestive system daily. This is a perfect example of how cheap doesn't always mean good, and if your goal is to improve health, sleep, reduce cramps, or calm your nervous system, magnesium oxide is hardly a reliable choice. Understanding this form's limitations is the first step to avoiding one of the most common mistakes when choosing magnesium supplements. There's one form of magnesium that's quietly becoming the top choice among healthcare professionals, not just because of its high absorption, but because of its profound impact on sleep, mood, and nervous system health: magnesium glycinate. Unlike other forms that can cause diarrhea or are poorly absorbed, magnesium glycinate combines magnesium with an amino acid called glycine, known for its calming effects on the central nervous system. This pairing not only improves absorption, but also provides a soothing, relaxing effect, especially helpful for older adults who struggle with insomnia, anxiety, or chronic stress. Many people report noticeable changes after just a few weeks of taking the right dose of magnesium glycinate before bed. They fall asleep more easily, sleep through the night without waking, and wake up with a clearer, more focused mind. This is one of the few forms of magnesium that the body absorbs well without irritating the gut, an incredibly important factor for seniors with sensitive digestion. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, leave a number 1 in the comments below to let me know you're still with me and I'll continue sharing more valuable insights in the next sections. That said, even though magnesium glycinate is highly recommended, improper dosage or combining it with certain medications like blood pressure or sleep aids can still have unintended effects. That's why it's best to start low around 200 milligrams at night and consult your doctor if you're on other medications. Another great benefit, this form rarely causes side effects, even with long-term use as long as it's taken correctly. That's why magnesium glycinate is often called the magnesium of deep sleep, especially for seniors struggling with restless nights, anxiety, or daytime brain fog. And if you think this is the best option out there, wait until you see what's next, because the upcoming magnesium not only supports restful sleep, but also improves cognitive function, reduces muscle pain, and helps you move with more confidence each day. Magnesium L-threonate, a name still unfamiliar to many, is now being recognized by scientists and neurologists as a new hope for the aging brain. It's the only form of magnesium scientifically shown to cross the blood-brain barrier, a highly selective and protective shield to reach the central nervous system directly. This makes it incredibly important for older adults facing issues like forgetfulness, memory decline, difficulty concentrating, or long-lasting mental fatigue. In a study conducted by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, aging mice given magnesium L-threonate showed significant improvements in memory, learning ability, and even the recovery of weakened neural connections. While that study was conducted on animals, follow-up clinical trials in humans revealed similarly promising results, especially in middle-aged and senior participants. What's even more notable is that magnesium L-threonate doesn't cause digestive discomfort like many other forms. In fact, it often provides a calming effect, enhancing mental clarity and reducing anxiety naturally. However, because it's a newer innovation, the cost of producing this type of magnesium is higher, and not every supplement brand meets the necessary quality standards. If you're looking for a long-term solution to maintain mental sharpness, enhance memory, or simply support healthy brain aging, magnesium L-threonate is truly a golden candidate. And if you think this might be the perfect choice, stay tuned, because the final form of magnesium we'll explore doesn't just support the nervous system. It also plays a key role in helping stabilize blood pressure and strengthening heart function every single day. Magnesium taurate is not just another supplement. For many people over 60, it's a quiet savior for a heart that's gradually aging with time. This special form of magnesium is combined with taurine, an amino acid known to regulate heartbeat, relax blood vessels, and ease pressure on the cardiovascular system. That means magnesium taurate not only replenishes magnesium but also supports blood pressure balance, reduces stroke risk, and improves heart function in older adults in a way that's more natural and gentle than many synthetic medications. Recent studies have shown that those who consistently take magnesium taurate for several weeks tend to see improvements in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, along with reduced feelings of palpitations and fatigue due to irregular heartbeat. What's even better, unlike many other forms of magnesium that cause diarrhea or bloating, magnesium taurate is easy on the stomach. You can take it at night without worrying about digestive discomfort or sleep disturbances. This unique balance of heart benefits and high bioavailability makes it a top choice for anyone looking to support their cardiovascular health while also improving sleep and easing anxiety. However, it's important to remember that magnesium taurate is not an instant cure. Its benefits typically appear after consistent use over a few weeks. At the proper dosage, usually around 125 to 250 milligrams per day, ideally taken in the evening before bed. If you're already on heart or blood pressure medication, make sure to consult your doctor before starting. And most importantly, don't wait until symptoms appear to start protecting your heart. Begin early with a magnesium form that's both safe and effective, like taurate, because your heart deserves to be cared for one steady beat at a time. We've just walked through a journey exploring 8 types of magnesium, each with its own story, its own unique impact on the health of people over 70. Some types help you sleep better, calm your nerves, and protect your heart. But others, which might seem harmless at first, can silently cause diarrhea, dehydration, or even heart rhythm issues when used the wrong ways. The key isn't just taking magnesium, but taking the right kind, for the right reason, and for your body's real needs. Because after 60, every peaceful night of sleep, every steady heartbeat, and every morning without fatigue is precious. And once you understand the differences between these magnesium types, you've already unlocked part of the secret to living healthier, more consciously, and more confidently in your own body. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button to support the channel and subscribe so you won't miss the next videos, where I'll continue sharing simple and practical health tips tailored just for you. And if you've tried any kind of magnesium, drop its name in the comments below. I'll personally respond to every question and help you choose what truly works. And don't leave just yet, because in the next video, I'll uncover a common food almost everyone keeps in their kitchen. But it could be secretly slowing down your muscle and nerve recovery after you're 60. You won't want to miss that.